My doctor told me to go to the emergency room. Having chest pain, so my doctor told me to go to the emergency room. So this is where I am. I just did an EKG, and I had to drink this stuff to make my throat numb, like to my chest. And then we're gonna do a X-ray. We did blood work, so I'll check in later. Everything came back normal. Unlike the EKG and the X-ray and the blood work, so no infection or anything. So I'm just waiting to get discharged, and then I have to just take care of it with my primary care. They made it sound like this big deal this morning where I had to rush to the emergency room. But yeah, so that's how my morning's gone. Hey guys, I am on my way to my appointment with my neurologist about my migraines, neck pain, and stuff. So see how that goes. I got here to my appointment really early. Usually it takes longer, but for some reason it didn't this time. So I am gonna sit in the car for a little bit. My neck hurts really bad. I've had issues with my neck since I passed out. It just never like healed all the way. And when I dyed my hair, I had to like lean over the bathtub for a while to rinse out my hair, and it hurts like so bad. It's not even like a pulled muscle or something. It feels like it's in the bone. It's like in my spine. It's really weird, and it's hard to explain, but it does not feel good. But I'm nervous. It's hard going, especially here in the parking garage. I used to drive this little car, and now I'm driving this big old van, and it's like really hard to park it, but luckily I think I parked it okay. And I found a spot pretty fast. Normally it takes forever to find parking here. That's one of the reasons I'm so early, is because I didn't have to fight for parking for 30 minutes. But yeah, I'll check back in after my appointment. So I just got done with my appointment. Should have started this after I turned. Let's see. My car is so loud. Anyways, so it's a really good appointment. If the audio is bad, I'm just gonna have to redo this at home. But the appointment was really good. My neurologist is like really nice. He's really cool. We were talking about different, because I have like my regular migraine medicine that I take when I get a migraine, and all the other ones that I've tried, which don't work. And so we were talking about these new, like, injections that that really help with. The car almost ran into me. That was scary. They don't remember. Oh. They're injections that you do like once a month or something, but they're supposed to be like pretty new, like really, really expensive. So I'm gonna look at that, and also maybe trying Botox to see if that helps, because that also helps some people. But he's not sure if the Botox is like the greatest idea with the neck problems I've been having, because we have some weakness from the Botox injections, so could make my neck weaker, which we don't want. But yeah, so I'm going to do my research on them. He had some really good information for me. So, no, it's cool. He's always trying to look for different ways and different options we can try to help get rid of my migraines, or at the least bring the number of them down a month. So, it was overall a really good appointment. I don't know about, like, the Botox thing. I don't like needles, but I'm not, like, horrified of them or whatever. I don't want them. My issue is, like, trying something new. Like, I really got OCD when it comes to, like, trying new medications, and a lot of anxiety about them for, like, side effects or, like, anaphylactic shock or whatever the freak it's called. But, that is, like, one of my worst fears. So it's really, really hard for me to try new medications, and with these, like, new injection ones, they last for 30 days, and there's nothing to, like, if you don't like how it makes you feel, or gives you weird side effects, like, you can't just stop taking it. Like, it's going to be there for 30 days. So, those things are always hard for me, because I don't want to commit to something when it could be, like, really bad or something. I don't know. That's what I think of. But overall, it was a really good appointment. Now I have to go to the pharmacy to pick up a few prescriptions. With my migraines, I have two different types. I'm having, like, migraines with the auras, and then I also have occipital neuralgia, which is, like, the nerves in the back of your head getting inflamed. And sometimes the pain in the back of my head gives me a migraine, makes my neck hurt, and so it's been hard to try to figure out, like, what to, like, to focus on the neck, focus on the migraines, because a lot of the medications don't work for both. And so, yeah, I keep forgetting what I'm saying. But yeah, so last time we focused more on my neck problems, and he had wanted me to get injections. I don't know if I said this in any of my videos, but I went to go see a physiatrist and a regular injection doctor. Hold on. And get a stupid phone call. I don't have a warranty on my vehicle, okay? Said it so many times. Anyways, I saw a regular a doctor who does injections, and a physiatrist who also does injections, and the first one was, like, super, super expensive, and said my insurance wasn't going to cover it. And then the physiatrist thought that if I do the injection for my neck with my fibromyalgia, that I would just end up in more pain because of the injections, rather than it, like, really helping. So we stopped kind of looking at injections, I guess. He also said something about this newer type of physical therapy that the physiatrist was talking about. A new type of physical therapy where, like, there's a machine at the physical therapy place that can, like, push your neck around. I don't know. Like, move it around or something, push on it, and it's supposed to help relieve some of the pain. That appointment was, like, 2 months ago, so I don't really remember, because I'm not good at remembering things. But yeah, so still looking into the physical therapy. He's going to see if that's an option with my insurance. And not doing injections right now. He was my neuro doctor. He was a little disappointed because he really wanted me to get the injections, but it is what it is. So we're just continuing my regular medication. Oh, and tomorrow is my appointment with my GI doctor, finally. I was supposed to see them in November, and it's already mid-January, and I still haven't seen them, so I see them tomorrow. which I am excited because we haven't really been doing anything with my stomach since I got the endoscopy. So it's been a while of just, I don't know, doing nothing about it, I guess. Man, I hope the audio is okay and I don't have to redo this. That's gonna suck ass. Okay, well, I will see you guys for my next appointment. Alright, me and Demaya are at my GI appointment. We're just waiting for my doctor to come in. It's really weird recording in public.
It's real.
It is weird. We had a little bit of snow, so Demaya had to come with because her school's opening late today. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Okay, so I'm back for my GI appointment. Right there! Stop it! Stop it! Don't lick weird things. It's weird. Anyways, I just got done with my GI appointment. So the doctor, they said since the endoscopy they're pretty confident that it's just IBS. And so I have to do a few more labs, and so they could check for inflammation, to see if it's small bowel Crohn's disease, I think. And so I have to do that. And then if it does come back that there's inflammation, then they will push harder with the insurance company to get it covered for the MRI of the smaller intestine. So it's a plan. I'm happy that it doesn't seem like anything crazy is going on. It feels like something crazy is going on, like with the pain I'm getting and stuff. So we're gonna try another antispasmodic medicine, I guess, that's supposed to maybe help. But yeah, so it's a plan, I guess. It sucks that I haven't got any, like, this is what's going on, but it is what it is. I'm happy there hasn't been any bad results, so that's great. It doesn't explain why my stomach feels the way it does. I mean, she said everyone with IBS is different. It's hard to say, like, because this thing happens to this person, it's because of that. And so it's hard to say, I guess, but they're just assuming that that's what it is. So yeah, that's how it went. So after my labs and stuff are done, they'll let me know if there's any inflammation or anything else they found that's like a red flag. Otherwise, just treating my symptoms of IBS, I guess. So that's how it went. Today's been a crazy morning. I'm so tired. I cleaned like all day yesterday, and then last night right before bed I got a migraine, and so I didn't sleep that great last night. And then I had my appointment this morning, but my school got a 2-hour late start because there was like a teeny tiny little bit of snow, and so she had to come with me, which she really just wanted to like hang out at home, which I don't blame her. She got 2 hours, she wanted to use it, but unfortunately she had to come with me. So she did fine. she was good, but and then my car, it's so annoying. My little car, I used to drive a little Geo, and not a Metro, a Prism. I don't like the Metros. Anyways, it's like a tiny little car. It's easy to drive, but mine was like really slow. Well, the transmission went out on it, and so I've been driving this big old van now, and so like it's so hard for me to park it. Like I already had issues parking cars already, and now it's like when I got to my appointment, I had to move parking spots 3 times because the parking spots were so small, and then I couldn't get... Ryder, you're itching, and you're moving the camera. Because I kept getting too close to one side, and then like I'd go over as far as I could, and then there still wasn't enough room, so I ended up parking at the very back of the parking lot. And so I had to walk, and I forgot my coat, and it was really cold. And then I kept getting behind drivers who don't go when they're supposed to go. So I'm annoyed. And I still have to finish cleaning today because Demaya is having a sleepover tonight. I like rearranged my room and like decluttered it and stuff, but now I have to do the rest of the house, so that's gonna be fun. And my head still hurts, so great start to my day. And then Demaya was late to school. But yeah, so that's how everything's going. Oh yeah, I don't think I even got to say what happened when I had to go to the hospital. Well, I've been having chest pains for like a week or a week and a half or something. And so I called to make an appointment with my doctor just to see what was going on. And like the advice nurse like freaked out and was like, you have to go to the emergency room right now. You know, be ready to call 911. Like, freaked me out. And so I had to like rush to the emergency room. And then they all were acting weird, like why did they send you in? Like, you know, whatever. So they did like an EKG, they took my blood and a chest x-ray. Everything, he said nothing came back as an emergency, like everything seemed fine. And so I went and I didn't get to see my primary care, but I got to see someone else in the clinic. And they were thinking like maybe acid reflux or something like that as part of it. But I'm also having like different pain in my chest, which she said, I don't remember the actual name for it, but it's where the cartilage around your rib cage gets inflamed. And so she was thinking that was part of it. There's also a spot in there, I don't know if it was the same one I just talked about or a different spot, but people with fibromyalgia hurt right there. And so, you know, that would make sense because I have fibromyalgia. So I never heard about that spot before hurting somebody. So that's what she said she thought. So, but yeah, so that's why I went to the emergency room, and that's what happened afterwards. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please like and subscribe, share the video. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.